Well, welcome to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling. We are in Richland County, Wisconsin, Richland Center, Wisconsin. Every second week of May, the Knights of Columbus, our good friends at the Knights of Columbus here at Richland Center, put on Motorsports Mayhem!
Oh, you got it, you got it. And you know what? This show is better show than the rest.
It's a butter show than the rest.
Better show than the
because
rest.
we're using Elkham Creamery hand-rolled butter. And if you love butter, you better sit back and wait for a great show because it's coming your way in 2 minutes.
Butter up!
Butter up!
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is brought to you by Modern Home Products, the makers of MHP, Phoenix, and Profire Grills. All natural Golden Plump Chicken, Cherry Delight, Brew Pub Pizza, Wisconsin Potatoes, Forgotten Fire Winery, Alcam Creamery, Sundrop Soda, Merck's Cheese Spread, Glorious Malone's Fine Sausage, and by Crisp Kraut Sauerkraut.
Welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling. We're having a mayhem today.
Oh, what a mayhem we are having.
And I'll tell you what, we're getting the calm before the storm. They're setting up right now in the back. They've got the racers meeting right now.
Right.
They've got the pit crew back there with the snowmobiles for drag racing. We've got competition behind us here in this tent down there. They got hamburgers and bratwurst and different little concession stands. We are at Motorsports Mayhem in Richland Center, but today it's all about Richland Center. It's all about Elkham Creamery butter.
It certainly is, sir.
Elkham Creamery butter. I'll tell you what, this stuff is so gosh darn good. It's never been pumped, never been processed. It comes right from the churn with a labor of love. It's hand rolled and then packaged up. And you can go, the best way I found to do it, so I went and found some Elkham Creamery Amishdale hand rolled butter. I actually went to their Facebook.
Right.
Their Facebook page is Elkham Creamery Amish Country hand rolled butter. It's a long one, but you'll find it right there. And go to their Facebook, find out where you can get it, ask where you can get it. That's what Facebooks are all about. This stuff is so gosh darn good, Merrill, that it's the official butter for Ruth Chris.
Oh, I know.
Ruth Chris Steakhouse.
I know.
And if Ruth Chris can use Elkham Creamery butter, you can do it. You know where else we can find this butter?
Where?
Culver's.
Yes.
Culver's, their butter burgers, Elkham Creamery hand-rolled butter.
And you know where else you could find that?
Right here?
Yep, Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling. That's what it's all about.
Absolutely. I want some hors d'oeuvres.
All right, hors d'oeuvres. Are you ready for hors d'oeuvres?
Absolutely.
You know, I got some Triscuits here. Peppered Triscuits, Glorious Malone's peppered pate. Very simple here. I got a little bit of #1 barbecue sauce on top of the peppered Triscuit. I'm going to top each one with a little bit of onion. Okay.
Ooh, #1 barbecue sauce,
you got
onion.
it, sir. You can't go wrong. Can't go wrong with this.
Make one for me with a little bit more
Oh,
onion.
I like the onions. I like the onions on it. Really makes a difference. This is just something different. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to top each one of these with the Glorious Malone peppered pate. And I'm going to actually warm these up.
You know, Glorious Malone, I got to mention, Glorious Malone Fine Sausage is the website. MaloneFineSausage.com. Gloria started out the business in the 60s with her husband. Daphne, their daughter, took it over. They do a great job. It is as Midwest as you love it. And if you love motorsports and you love this show, you're gonna love it. We got two sizes right here. This is actually some head cheese,
right?
The fine sausage, the head cheese, and then we have the country pate. Merrill's using the peppercorn country pate. So you have to go to MaloneFineSausage.com. This is a great little recipe, great little hors d'oeuvre.
You know, real quick here, the first time I had this happened to be at a grocery store. And I'll tell you what, it was like the old-fashioned way when Mom used to come home.
I know, it's great.
I mean, really, it's really good. I'm going to put this on and warm this up, okay?
You do that.
All right.
And I gotta thank one person. We got here yesterday, and we did a little work. And a friend of ours now, we didn't know Ed before this, but he walked into the store at Elkham and he goes, "Mad Dog and Merrill." And he goes, Sundrop. He says, "What kind of Sundrop do you drink?" He says, "I'll bring you one, diet or regular." And you know what? Ed came through with it today, and he brought us a nice little diet Sundrop. And this is, I'm gonna prost Ed right now, because I know gosh darn well he's watching. He's out here right now helping out. They donate $50,000 to the local charities, by the way, the Knights of Columbus do. They have 4 series all year long, and you go to highbredredneck.com, highbredredneck.com for 4 of their series throughout the year that the Knights of Columbus put on events for the charities here. Woo, man,
Wow,
let's get some grilling done now.
All right,
Just hold on, I didn't prost Ed.
Good old Ed. Thank you, sir, for the sun drop. Good stuff.
Thank you.
What you got going?
Sweet corn.
All right.
Sweet corn is delicious. 'Tis the season. We could leave the husk on this stuff, submerge it in some water, put it on the grill, and it char's done, it steam's done, it's okay. But here's a great way I found out to do it. I don't like quite the mess that people like and the charredness, so I like in between. So I'll take a little bit of the universal foil. I'll do one quick little fold. I'll place that on the countertop. Now I still got the ends exposed, so I'm gonna roll that up so I get a charred flavor from here from the silk and a charred flavor from here, and I'm gonna place those on the grill, roll them around, and it steams done gorgeously. In fact, I got some on the green egg. Green egg's great, by the way. Komodo style grilling, the Asians have been doing it for 2,000 years. Green eggs are phenomenal. Ceramic grills, they can do sweet corn, they can do briskets, and just about anything. So I've had these done, and we're gonna unroll that, and you can see it's steaming mad. Here's the key, ladies and gentlemen. Find some El Cam Creamery hand-rolled butter, and all you're simply gonna do, and when I told the guys at the shop that I was gonna do this at El Cam, all you simply do is fold that baby open, and you got yourself a little crevice.
So this is eating sweet corn.
This is sweet corn. This is on process pumped. There's two ingredients to this. It's cream and salt, or there's unsalted.
Okay.
That's the two ingredients to butter. And there's the sweet corn. And all you simply do is simply roll that between the two little crevices. And you got Wisconsin's. Don't worry, Merrill, this one's yours.
All right.
You can see it steaming mad. Now this isn't done without Mad Dog and Merrill's.
Thank you. I was just going to ask you that.
Grandma Hazel's. Grandma Hazel's.
I really was.
You can use our seasonal. You can use a little bit of the low sodium garlic grilling magic if you want to. But a little bit of grilling Grandma Hazel's over the top. That one's for you, Merrill.
Thank you.
I'm going to show one other quick way to do sweet corn on the grill, and it has to do with lovely butter. Butter, El Cam Creamery butter. We're going to take a sheet of aluminum foil, place that on the countertop. I'm gonna take a sheet of paper toweling, place that on top. We're gonna take sweet corn, and here's what you're gonna do, ladies and gentlemen. I wore a yellow shirt today because we're doing so much butter. I figure if I get butter on me, no one's gonna see it.
That'd be normal for me.
We're gonna strip down the ears of corn. Pop that baby off, pop that baby off. Do a little assembly line on the countertop. Place that sweet corn on one end of that paper toweling and aluminum foil. I'm gonna take a little bit of sun drop today, and you can use water if you want to. You can use a little white wine, red wine. We're gonna place a little sun drop on one corner. I'll hold that down so you can all see that. Then we're gonna grab back here, and I apologize for walking away from you for a skinny second.
Oh, that's all right.
I wasn't talking to you, I was talking to those folks.
But,
I got melted El Cam butter here. And we're just gonna take a little bit of melted butter, and I'm gonna drizzle that over the sweet corn. Drizzle that over the sweet corn just a little bit. I'm gonna put this back because we need all kinds of butter today.
Take your time.
No, we don't have that much time. We got a lot to do, Mr. Merrill. We got a lot to do. You folks, we got a lot to do today. Little squeezings of orange over the top of that, little Grandma Hazel's over the top of that. I'm gonna roll that first up on that sheet of paper towel. So now we got the El Cam Creamery butter in there, the hand-rolled butter. We've got water or sun drop, wine, whatever you wanna do. Then you roll, and Grandma Hazel's. Roll it in reverse in the aluminum foil with a little orange in there. Fold and tuck. That goes on our green egg for about 3-4 minutes, 3-4 minutes, 3-4 minutes, 3-4 minutes. So you keep turning it just like we did this sweet corn right here. Now, if that weren't good enough for you good folks, we gotta do one more thing here. And this is gonna be a long segment. Got a lot to do today. This is my favorite recipe, and I'm gonna slow down. I'm gonna tell you folks about it. This is the best, Merrill.
Oh, I know.
Angel food cake and butter is good, but angel food cake and hand-rolled Amish-style butter, you can't go wrong. Good sharp knife, and all we're simply gonna do is cut our little breads, our little angel food cake into wedges. I'll do 4 of them for display today.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be dessert.
This is phenomenal. This is phenomenal dessert. I've got a tray right here, so we're going to add a little bit of our Amish-style melted butter. Oh boy. Oh boy, we're making a mess.
Good, man.
We're going to take that butter, and we're going to take our El Cam Creamery butter, and we're going to dip the 2 edges of the angel food cake in that butter. And I'm gonna place those on a medium-low heat, and we're gonna turn the 2 different edges after about 2 to 3 minutes and caramelize gorgeously that angel food cake with the butter. And when we come back, we're gonna make a little sauce for that, and we got some other great things to do. So always remember El Cam Amish hand-rolled butter. butter. I'm gonna place these on the grill right now.
Life's good. I'm
Oh
sorry, sir.
man, no, that's all right. I got her. Don't you worry about a thing, Mr. Merrill. We'll be right back. I'm gonna place these on the grill, 2 to 3 minutes at the most. Turn them 2 to 3 minutes at the most. Welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling. We're having a great time in Richland Center. It's Mayhem.
Oh, vroom, 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 man. Action all over the place.
Absolutely.
Hey, look at my glorious Malones. Look at that, the hors d'oeuvre. I got the Triscuit on the bottom, a little onion. I got the glorious Malone pate, and then the tomato on the top. So
Cucumber
number
tomato
one.
looks good. Okay.
Hey, do a little bit of kraut topping real quick here.
All
right,
righty.
we're getting this. Let's move along. Great Lakes Kraut.
Oh,
You
man.
can see plenty of recipes if you go to greatlakeskraut.com. Got great recipes. We're going to use a little topping here. There again, I'm using the owl cam butter, a little bit of onion. I'm going to put that on top of the grill, let that simmer a little bit.
All natural, just onions, kraut, and butter. Put that in the grill, let it simmer.
Life is good.
And you know what we're gonna do is we're gonna put together some golden plump chicken thighs, and we need some toasted buns. And buns are like 50% of the meal.
You got it.
They really are.
Makes a big difference.
And it's 75% are toasted buttered buns. So
got
we
it.
have the pretzel buns there. We're gonna grab our basting brush. I'm gonna grab some melted Elcam butter.
I'm going to move your buns.
Well, butter my buns and
Butter
call
my
me a
buns.
biscuit. There goes another race there. We got the snowmobile, the drag race that's going right now. But we're gonna take that melted butter, put them on those pretzel buns. I'm gonna place those on the grill, and we've got some going now, and just toast the buns up nicely, because that's what's really nice. Now we have some golden plump chicken thighs. We're gonna make a sandwich with everything we're doing here today.
Life's good,
Golden
man.
plump chicken thighs. We'll put them on our nice little corian. These cutting boards, by the way, are fantastic. They're made out of corian, and they've been routed so they catch all the juices on the edge. And good friends of ours, Colby and Denise, started the company out of their garage in the northern woods of Wisconsin. And you can go to cuttingboardswisconsin.com, cuttingboardswisconsin.com. They're non-porous, so you can't get bacteria in them. They don't stain. They last forever. And the great thing about it is you can actually get your own personalized. So this is for a wedding for somebody coming up. So both sides are done for a wedding.
Beautiful.
You can do
Absolutely
pet
beautiful.
memorials. You can do anniversaries. You can do just about anything. If you caught a big old walleye and you want to mount that baby,
You got it.
mount it on a cutting board. Don't mount it on the cutting board, but they'll actually route it for you, the cutting board. So it's cuttingboardswisconsin.com. Really, really good, nice folks. And that's what we're doing with our golden plump chicken thighs. We're just simply oiling those, adding a little bit of our seasonal, Mad Dog and Merrill's seasonal. You season everything with it. It's a seasonal. And we're gonna place those on the grill and brown those up. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put those all together right now, because Merrill's got some kraut back here. We've got the buns back here toasted. Let me show you those dang buns.
I know, look at them babies.
So the buns are toasted to your desired doneness. And those are those beautiful pretzel buns, and they look just absolutely delicious. So Merrill, I'm gonna give you a bottom.
All right,
I'm gonna take a bottom.
good deal.
We're gonna take some golden plump chicken thighs, and all we simply do is brown the chicken thighs up for about 4 to 5 minutes on both. What are you waiting for,
I'm
more?
waiting. You better believe it. I want a doubler.
You know, if you go to the concession stands here at the moto racing here today, you can get the dirt burger.
The dirt burger,
And
I already
it's
had one.
It's a double one. Now come over here. You gotta get
Okay,
your kraut.
get the towel.
Hurry up, we got things to do
I
here.
know, hurry up, put it on there.
Oh man, there's
There
some
we go, there you
there's
go.
some
That's
crisp
what makes
kraut.
it.
There's
Got
some
the
wonderful
onion.
crisp kraut. There's our buttered buns from Elcam Creamery.
Look at that, baby.
There's the chicken thighs.
You know, the bun always makes it. It really does. Makes a big difference on it. All right,
And as you're getting a shot of that, here's that sweet corn I did with the Elcam Creamery butter. Remember, if Ruth Chris and Culver's can use it, so can you. And all we simply did is roll that up in the sheet of paper toweling with a little bit of water or sun drop, melted butter, and rolled it up in the aluminum foil. And a few minutes later, you got a wonderful little sweet corn. But if that ain't good enough, hold on, folks.
What else you got?
Move that over
Bring it
there.
over. Holy cow.
Hold on, look at this. This is our
Oh, yes. I
this
forgot.
is our angel food cake. It caramelizes, and I say the word caramelizes. You get that Elcam Creamery butter on there, and here's what we're gonna do. A real quick little glaze.
Oh, man.
And the glazes are so easy to do. A little bit of Elcam Creamery melted butter, so just a splashing of butter. I got her.
Got her. You got got it.
A little bit of melted butter over the top of that. Just a hinting of powdered sugar, just to get that going a little bit.
My.
So we're making a little glaze for the top of that. And we got a little bit of cherry syrup. So a little bit of wonderful cherry syrup. And we're gonna mix that all together. And I'm kind of rushing this and doing this rather fast here. But you mix that all together, and honest to goodness, you just drizzle that Elcam butter over the top. And you got yourself some eats. This is mine. What else we got to do this segment? Not a gosh darn thing.
I think you can go for it, man.
Angel food cake, melted Elcam Creamery hand-rolled butter, never processed, never pressed, right from the churn, a labor of love since 1946.
Isn't that something? That is heaven. You've got to try that. You'll definitely be amazed by that. Dipping that one, especially if using the Elcam.
I'm honest to truth. Do it. Elcam butter, go to their Facebook, find the butter. We're gonna be right back. We gotta swirl some chicken wings.
Are you? Mm-hmm. We better do it.
Oh, we better do it. We'll be right back.
We better do it.
Well, welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grill. And we're having a great time here in Richland Center. It's time to do a little golden plump chicken wings.
Oh,
I bought a package of the wings portion, the portion wings.
Okay.
It's a great big bag. Goldenplump.com for great recipes. Goldenplump.com. Help me scoop up some wings.
All right, here we go.
Get the wing scoop up. Now I browned the wings up on the grill for about 15 minutes or so. So we got the wings in there. Now because we're doing Elcam Creamery butter, Elcam hand-rolled creamery butter, we're gonna take our wings. I'm gonna drizzle a little butter over the top. Those are nice hot wings. It's all about the butter today, and it's all about Elcam.
The butter. It makes a big difference.
Sriracha's a hot thing, so a little bit of, no pun intended, a little bit of hot sauce, sriracha over the top with the butter, and I'm gonna do a couple little swirls.
Good catch.
And we're gonna get those rolling. So now we got buttered golden plump chicken wings. And you know, I forgot to mention our good friends at Elcam Creamery. You can go on dairywisconsin.com and learn more. But what better way to finish off the show with sriracha chicken wings in a butter sauce, also with sriracha, with Severin sriracha sauerkraut. So that's gonna be our little meal. Serve that alongside. Isn't that great?
Good idea, sir. Great idea.
You know, our good friends at WisconsinCuttingBoards.com, CuttingBoardsWisconsin.com, they actually have them printed out in Mad Dog and Merrill, so you can do the same thing. But it's a great little thing. We use them all the time for trophies and stuff, like cook-offs that we do during the summer. But I think we should dig into some wings here, Merrill.
I think so too.
Buttery guy do too. What do you think?
I think it's a good idea.
Golden plump. Get a little of that sriracha. Get a little of that good old butter on the bottom. Oh man.
The flavor. It's just
the creamy butter, the hot sriracha.
Gotta use the butter. Really makes a big difference.
Elcam
really
Creamery butter. Truthfully on that one, folks. We're gonna be right back to wrap this baby up. We're gonna sit and we're gonna eat a little. Here, watch this one. Well, I'll tell you what, we've had a great time in Richland Center, Wisconsin. Highbreadredneck.com for all the great events that the Knights of Columbus puts on throughout the years. We're having a good time. Elcam Creamery butter, if it's good enough for Chris Ruth and Culver's, it's good enough for you. Have a good one,
everybody.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is a production of Lashbro Visual Communications.